Welcome back to our channel. Renovating in Italy always throws you a curveball, and today's video shows that that is coming from our front terrace, where another floor is getting ripped up to deal with invasive tree roots that are causing damp issues in our dining room. It's hard work, but as always we have time for a little bit of banter with more wheelbarrow tests and laughter.
Well, I'm just about to finish my morning cup of coffee, and then we can get to work on today's jobs. Let me take you into the dining room. This is a side door into the dining room. Put the coffee down there for a minute. There we go. Right, so what we noticed when we was doing a viewing of the property, down in this corner here, you can see where there's been damp. You know, it's not a great deal of problem. It's just a little bit, but now a little bit of investigation and whatnot, we've found the cause. So let's come out here. Right, there's my weapons of choice for this job to start with anyway. But what it is, you can see this tiled area here is all leaning down, and if you go this way you can see it's all going down there, and there's a crack in the wall just over there. So that's where all the water's been going and getting in into the wall and then making it damp. So my job this morning, or this afternoon, today, however long it's going to take, is to take all these tiles up. There are broken ones, so we're not going to be able to save them all, but get as many of these up as possible, level it all off underneath, and then redo them and put them all back down. I think the main problem for this area here is the big tree. This big tree here, I think it gives you lovely shade and everything else, but I think the roots are sort of like going underneath, and they're moving all the tiles. So we're going to keep the tree, but what I'm going to do is just level all this area off, so the water runs towards me now and not the house. Right, I'll let you know how we get on. Okay, so I've just come to move this plant. So literally, it's been here years and years, and it's all intertwined on the fence. So I don't want to ruin the plant because it's got some really nice flowers on it. So guess what? I'm going to have to work around it. Yeah, so that's going to slow the job a little bit. This fern, that's going to go quite easily, but this one, going to have to work around it, I think. Ciao, mate. This is a bit dangerous, isn't it? Miss Corinne K, wielding a great big tool. Hey, look at her. Hey, does she know what she's doing?
I do.
Hey, basically what we've had to do, because that bush is intertwined with all that fencing, we've had to cut all the fencing. Yeah, my apprentice is having a go. So she's just about to wreck the plant. I think I need to give her a hand. Right, ciao for now. Bye. Alright, so we've managed to get that bush out there. It's over there now. We had to cut all the wire with some bolt coppers, but there we go. So I've lifted the first couple of tiles out, and as per this house, he's laid it on top of concrete. So it's a concrete pad underneath that's all cracked and warped and whatnot. So I'm going to try and get as many of these tiles up as possible. Then I'm going to have to break up the concrete pad underneath, and then level it all off. But you can see how damp it is underneath, and the tiles are all coming up quite easy. Look how easy that's coming up there. So it shouldn't be too big a job getting the tiles up. The big job will be levelling it off. But there we go. Right. Oh, the worker's back. So we'll let her crack on with getting rid of that fence over there. She seems to be enjoying wielding her big tool. Hey? Look at her. Big smile on her face. Big tool. Away she goes. Right. Ciao for now. Bye.
So Mr. Cooper has nearly got all the bits of tiles up. He just needs his big whacker tool for the last few. Just needs a whacker tool for the last few, if you didn't hear that. Yeah.
Right, so she's on phase 2 of her wheelbarrow test today to see if she can pass. Part of it's following instructions, so let's hope she does. All she has to do is go and put that in the middle pile. But anyway, while she's doing that, the tiles and the floor have taken a bit of a turn. We managed to get all the tiles up. We got all the rubble up. There's the tiles over there. Quite a few of them broke. But while we were doing it, the big massive cracks underneath, you can see them here, you know. And basically that's all from the big tree roots underneath. So we got the tree roots there. So as the tree's been growing, the roots have been pushing the concrete up, and then the concrete have ended up with being pushed up with quite big voids underneath as well. So you can see the void there. So it's taken a bit of a turn, and we've ended up having to rip all this concrete up. Oh, she's back. Look. What do we reckon? 8 out of 10 for that one? Yeah, okay, right, so still need a bit more practice anyway. We ended up ripping all this up, which means I might have to go and treat myself to a cement mixer so I can relay the concrete at some point. The problem is we're on a tight schedule because the kitchen gets delivered in 3 to 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks, and that's the main entrance into the kitchen and dining area. So this needs to be done by then. But there we go. Oh, on another plus point, we finally got a shower tray delivered today. It's only taken them a week and a half. Yeah, it just arrived today out the blue. So that's good. That's another job for me to do. Anyway, okay, so yeah, it's coming on nicely this morning. We've managed to get the majority of the muck up. But as you can see, there's quite a substantial root structure underneath here now. Yeah, so I'm going to have to try and do some remedial work with these roots and try and chop some of them out. But I've still got a bit to do. Anyway, we're here for the main event. This is phase 3 of Corinne's wheelbarrow test. Say hi, Corinne.
Hello.
Right, so today, right, she's only got half a barrow because she's doing the hardest part of the test where she has to safely negotiate up the ramp, empty the barrow, and then come back down. Okay, so to pass this, she's got 80%. All right, go on then, crack on, girl. Right, I've lowered the ramp for you as well to make it easier. You know, so she's off to a cracking start, very stable. You know, I've already given her a tip so she knows where the centre line is and the wheel. Okay, so, oh, there you go, smack bang in the middle, that's good. Gets to the end of the ramp, tip, all the way. Well, I'm going to give her, I'll give her 85 because she didn't make it all the way to the end of the ramp and she's tipped the rubbish on the end of the ramp instead of on the pile. So I'm going to give her 85%, so she has just passed but scraped through. Okay, right, see you later. Ciao, bye. Smile. Pretend you're enjoying it.
Huh?
Pretend you're enjoying it.
I'm always enjoying it.
Yeah. Anyway, she's happy, she's enjoying it, but this is the reason why I dug this all this bit of terrace up, because obviously you can see the roots there, but then you got another root coming along here, going along there, it goes under, and then it comes out and it's there, see? Up against the house. Now, as far as I can see, up until this point here, it don't actually go underneath the foundations. But I can't follow it any further along here because, to be honest, I'm not digging this bloody bit of concrete up just yet. So, as far as I'm aware, it just goes along the house and not underneath it, which is good. But that bit of root now has to come out because I don't really want it next to the house anymore. And hopefully by cutting it here, it will kill the rest of the root that goes that way. You know, with a bit of luck. I might even take it a bit further back and try and find out where it goes in under here somewhere. But the reason why I don't want to do this, take up this bit of concrete, not only because it's bloody hard work, but the stairs are on the squiff here, and I really do need to prop them up before I start with a big bloody jackhammer thing, knocking out all this concrete, because I don't want them falling down on me. But there we go. Yep, so this will eventually come up, this pad here as well, just to level it off, but only once I've sorted the stairs out. Right, that gives you an update. That's my next job, is get these roots out. Once the roots are out, I then need to level it all off, ready for a bit of concrete, and I need to find a concrete firm who can deliver. Anyway, say bye. Bye. Ciao, bye.
Ciao, ciao. Alright, just getting the delivery of, I think, type 1 or type 2, I can't remember what it was he said, but yeah, that's it. He's all happy, he's got a bit of building material, we found a builder's merchants, and yeah, there we go. Catch you later. Alright, so babe, what have they just delivered? Because I couldn't remember.
Well, it's supposed to be MOT, sub base.
Yeah.
But they didn't have any, so all they've done, they've mixed some shingle and sharp sand together.
Shingle and sharp sand.
Yeah.
Alright.
A bit of shingle and sharp sand, they've mixed it together.
Yeah.
So that we can make a sub base out of it.
Okay, and that's going to go over into where the roots of the tree have been dug up. Ready to...
Might have had a bit too much then.
Yeah. Say that again, babe?
They might have ordered a bit too much.
Will we need it for other things?
Yes.
That's alright then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there we go, a bit of building material come our way. We found a...
They were early.
And they were early, yes, they were early. And they're only down the road, like 2 miles down the road, so even better. Right, ciao for now. Alright, so Mr. Cooper has done a few jobs this morning, haven't you? And finally getting around to sorting out by the dining room entrance. So what is your plans for this area?
I'll just put this sand and gravel mix down.
Yep.
Compact it.
Yep.
Mortar and tile.
There you go. And then we'll be able to use that entrance again.
Right. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, it's evening here, but that's me. I'm all packed up after my work this afternoon. I got that delivery of MOT sub base. I did over order. We've still got about half a ton left, but that's all right. We can use it later on in a different project. We've got the barbecue on at the moment. Corinne's making some tomato sauce with all the tomatoes she's been picking, and we're just trying them in the barbecue with some garlic, basil, etc. But this is the finished product for today. I know it looks like mainly sand, but it isn't. So it should make a really good sub base. Now all I have to do is find a concrete company to come and deliver me some concrete, and then it'll all be sorted, and then we can re-tile. We've got tiles there, but we do need a couple of extra. But yeah, it sort of like went really well today, which makes a change. And it's all done. All patted down as best as I can, but I haven't got one of the thumpers to do it properly. But you know, I've used a bit heavy bit of machinery to pat it down, so we should be all right. Oh, and here's Mr. Max coming to say hello. Look, he's the only one allowed to walk on it, nobody else is. Say hello, Mr. Max. No, oh, he smelt something. He's absolutely loving the house, the gardens and the freedom. I know he's still got his harness on, but we've just been for a long walk around the house, haven't we? Yeah, and he's just been watching the neighbours. Do you want to say hello? Come and say hello.
Okay, so that was back in September last year. It's now March 2026, And we're no further forward with that area, only because we made a U-turn and decided that instead of repairing the stairs, we are actually going to demolish them along with the outbuilding that's at the end of the annex, because that is derelict. Hopefully once we get the plans and the quotes in place, we'll be able to get on with that work and I can update you further. But for the next video, we're back into the annex and we will be in the upstairs doing a few odd jobs that we can get on with that the geometer has said we're okay to do while we wait for plans. Hope you enjoyed watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us for more of our journey.